the win more mental than a regular win, and I told him, yeah, it was more mental. A great comeback, definitely coming back from a loss, but nevertheless, I had a tough opponent in front of me, and just by winning makes me happy.
Hey, Abner, right here. The fight that and a lot of people want to see you win, and I know it's the fight that you want, is the rematch with Johnny Gonzalez. Do you think you probably need another fight or two before you go into that fight, or do you think you're ready to go straight into a rematch after Johnny has his fight in the fall?
I mean, if you ask me, I'll fight him right now. But that's the fighter talking. But now that I have a good coach, good mentor, Virgil Hunter, I'll have to wait to see what he says, and obviously, him, that he's my coach now. So I'll have to wait for what he says. But me as a fighter, you're asking the fighter, yes, I'll fight him or anyone.
Abner, buenas noches, antes que nada, felicidades por la victoria. Preguntarte, ¿qué fue lo que más, o dónde se vio más reflejada esa ausencia que tuviste en el ring ahora que estuviste a boxear? O sea, ¿qué fue lo que sentiste más complicado de hacer después de esta larga etapa sin boxear? Y la otra es que lo que te preguntaba Chava, o sea, hablaste de Johnny, ¿qué fue? ¿Lanzas un reto directamente otra vez?
I'll translate. The question was, what was the most difficult thing for you in this fight? What was it difficult with the long layoff fighting with this fight? The Johnny Gonzalez question, are you willing to fight him? Is that the fight you want next?
Bueno, pues al revés, voy a contestar la primera. Johnny González, sí, como le contesté aquí al amigo, como peleador yo quiero enfrentarme a Johnny, quiero mi revancha, quiero enfrentar los mejores peso pluma, pero tengo que ver qué es lo que dice mi entrenador.
And as far as Johnny Gonzalez, yes, I'm willing to fight anybody. I'm a fighter. I'll fight whoever they tell me to fight, so I'll fight anybody. And as far as what's next, I'll see about my trainers, my team. Okay, that was all. That's all for the questions. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you, Abner. I'm just hungry.
El bandido Vargas.
¿Qué tal? Buenas noches a todos. Pues muy contentos por la victoria y pues a seguir trabajando.
I just want to say thank you all for being here. I'm very happy for the victory, and I'm going to keep working hard.
Couple questions, dos preguntas. Questions, please, questions. Right.
Bueno, pues que hice una buena pelea, creo que a la gente le gustó, fue de táctica y emocionante, y pues que me llevo una victoria con un buen peleador, y pues creo que estoy listo para las grandes peleas.
The question is, are you ready for the world title? You're in line for a world title fight now, and what was it you liked most about your performance? And he answered, I thought I did a very good performance. I fought well. I fought a very tough fighter, dangerous fighter, and I did very well. So I'm happy with my performance. And as far as fighting for the title, I'm ready for anything.
Bueno, no era cualquier boxeador. ¿Qué tan importante fue esta victoria en tu carrera o en qué lugar sientes que te deja este triunfo contra un peleador de ese nivel?
Bueno, pues es muy importante en mi carrera porque es un peleador que ya fue campeón mundial 2 veces y pues me ayudó mucho para darme a conocer.
The question was how important was this fight? How important was it to you? And you fought a fighter not only with a very, very good record, ex-world champion, but a fighter with a big name. And his answer was, yeah, you know what, I did. I was very happy for the performance. I know that I beat a fighter that was a very good fighter, a good name. And I'm ready for bigger, better things. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you.
Ring. And just wants to knock his opponent out. So we hear Saul Canelo Alvarez is on his way, and we absolutely.
Obviously, we talked about, his Lara's running, but just want to get your thoughts on the punch stats. Canelo landed less punches, and he also landed only 9 jabs. When you look at that, is that any concern at all in terms of the style that he fought?
Well, what I saw was a fight that Canelo made. That's what I saw, and I have to take a look at this. But obviously, you know that these punch stats are not accurate. You know that. If you look at the power punches, the combinations, it tells a whole different story. Obviously, Nevada has a very competent judging system. You know that. You also know that Nevada has the best commission in the world. I'm not a judge. I'm a promoter. I make fights. That's all I do. Oscar. Let me introduce to you now also made his debut. You will hear about him in the near future. He's ready to fight 5 or 6 times again this year. Let me introduce to you Jason Quigley. Jason.
Just like to thank Golden Boy for giving me this opportunity to come to the capital of professional boxing here in the MGM Grand. It's been absolutely brilliant to come from a small town and village back in Ireland to the biggest stage in boxing, and I'm absolutely delighted with my performance tonight. I hope I opened a few people's eyes and let the American people know who this Jason Quigley Irish guy is. Thanks very much.
A few minutes away.
Oscar.
Steve. And the struggles and the person that he is. But tonight, Canelo won. We have Saul now. Let me introduce to you the winner, el ganador, Saul Canelo Alvarez. Saul.
Buenas noches. Bueno, primero que nada quiero agradecer a todos por el apoyo que siempre me brindan. Y pues ya vieron la pelea, ¿no? Yo salí a pelear, yo siempre peleo para la gente y realmente sabíamos que iba a ser así la pelea, ¿no? Presionando íbamos a ganar. No pensamos que íbamos a ir a un maratón tan largo, pero así fue, ¿no? Yo salí a hacer mi pelea, a presionar y es como ganamos.
Good evening to everybody, and first of all I want to say thank you for all the support as always. What can I say about the fight? I mean, the fight, we knew it was going to be that type of fight. I was going to be pressuring him, but I didn't think it was going to be that long of a marathon.
No, pues agradecerles. Yo peleo, me subo a pelear. Yo quería dar una mejor pelea a la gente, subí a dar todo, pero bueno, dicen que hasta para hacer el amor se ocupan 2, así también para pelear. También para pelear y esa noche no tenía un peleador ahí para pelear.
And no, just once again to say thank you very much to everybody. And there's a saying that to make love you need a partner. The same thing in boxing. You need a partner to make a good fight.
Let's open it up for questions. Over here.
Oscar, can I ask Oscar about Saul's performance tonight? One of the things that, from the 6th round onwards, he seemed to stick to his game plan very well. He cut down the ring, he changed his angles of attack, and I thought we saw a developed Saul Alvarez in there tonight against a very slippery opponent.
Absolutely, he did extremely well against a slippery opponent. You called it, and Saul came to fight, and like we all said, it was a difficult fight, and that's what everybody expected. Pregunta.
Saul, ¿has mostrado esta tarde que has mejorado en tu estilo?
Bueno, cada vez se va aprendiendo más, ¿no? Cada vez vamos aprendiendo más, vamos aprendiendo cosas nuevas. Creo que todas las peleas me han dejado enseñanzas y nunca se deja de aprender en esto.
The question was, do you feel that you've gotten better? You've gotten better in your style and in your career? And he said, yeah, I'm learning all the time. Every time is a learning process, and I'm always learning, and I'm going to continue to learn.
Canelo, congratulations on your performance. A couple questions I want to ask you. First of all, was it frustrating to fight that kind of fight where Lara never stood still and he was moving around the ring so much? Was it frustrating?
No, en los primeros rounds estaba agarrando la distancia, ¿no? Fallaba algunos golpes por lo mismo, porque estaba moviéndose mucho, pero después empecé a conectar los golpes abajo, ¿no? Los golpes abajo, empecé a conectar combinaciones, pero fue parte de lo que teníamos planeado, ¿no? Ir siempre presionando la pelea.
The first couple of rounds, I was just trying to cut the distance, and just try to catch up to him. And finally, I think after a few rounds, I was able to start working the body very well, and that opened up the combinations, and I started throwing combinations.
Did you feel like you were able to cut the ring off as well as you should have? When he was running around like that, did you feel like you cut the ring as well as you should have?
Bueno, eso es lo que estaba haciendo, ¿no? Pero entre más lo hacía, más se movía. Hubo un round que le agarré un golpe con lo que lo corté y todavía más, empezó a correr más todavía. Pero bueno, yo hice mi pelea, ¿no? Presionando la pelea, tirando los golpes. Las combinaciones más fuertes las tiré yo.
That was the game plan, cut off the ring, and while I started doing that a little bit, he started running and running more. When I caught him and cut him with that uppercut, he started moving around, and he did more. But I think that I threw the strong combinations, the harder punches, and I think that's what ultimately won.
And last question, I know you just came out of a very hard physical fight. At ringside, we asked Oscar who may be next, and he mentioned guys like Miguel Cotto and James Kirkland and Gennady Golovkin. They're all guys that would fight you. Is that what you want next? A guy that will fight you as opposed to having to chase somebody down and a guy that's sort of a cute boxer?
Yo peleo con quien sea, se mueva o no se mueva. Yo quise darles esta pelea, que decían que no iba a tomar esta pelea. Él era el que tanto hablaba y al final que me iba a llevar a la escuela. Yo creo que nadie quiere ir a esa escuela. Entonces yo peleo con quien sea, con quien se mueva, con quien vaya al frente, con quien sea peleo.
I'll fight with anybody. I'll fight with the fighter that stands and fights. I'll fight with the fighter that's going to move. I wanted to give you guys this fight because you guys said I wouldn't take it, and I didn't. Okay? But, he talked so much. He said he was going to take me to school, but guess what? I don't think anybody wants to go to that school.
Buenas noches, Canelo. Ya después de este asalto era obvio que tú estabas ya acoplado al patrón de tu pelea, ya sabía lo que traía. Ahora obvio también que él no estaba tirando mucho. ¿Tú te sentías que ya ganador desde ese momento, que cada asalto que ibas ganando porque simplemente no te estabas haciendo pelea?
Sinceramente sí, ¿no? Con la presión que estaba haciendo, con los golpes abajo, conectando las combinaciones que conectaba. Él solamente corría, conectaba un jab o una izquierda y ni la conectaba bien y se movía. Yo creo que desde eso yo sabía que estaba ganando los rounds.
The question was, do you feel you won? You started landing some combinations. When you were in there fighting, that you feel with those combinations you were winning the fight? Saul said, yes, I felt that I started landing combinations. He would land, but he would land a jab here and there. Once in a while, a left hand, but you can't win a fight like that. I started throwing combinations, which was trying to make the fight.
Canelo, before the 12th round, did your corner tell you that you were maybe trailing on the judges' scorecards?
No, No, obviamente teníamos que apretar, esforzar la pelea, ¿no? Siempre. Desde un inicio lo sabíamos y lo único que me dijeron es que apretáramos más todavía el último round.
No, they never told me that. They never told me that. We knew that we had a pressure and put the pressure on, and that's what they kept telling me. Just keep pressuring, keep the pressure on.
And how were you feeling before the scores were announced? Did you feel like you had won the fight, or were you a little nervous about that?
No, realmente, como lo dije, no, yo sabía que había ganado la pelea, conecté las mejores combinaciones y hice mi pelea, presioné y yo sabía que había ganado la pelea.
No, I felt that I won. I felt, like I said, I felt that I won. I felt that I pressured him. I made the fight. I ran to him, went to him, and I landed the better combination. So I felt that I won the fight.
Canelo, on a personal and national feeling, how important was it that the members from El Tri were in the arena for your fight? En el aspecto personal y nacional, ¿cuán importante fue que miembros del tricolor estuviesen presentes en tu pelea?
No, para mí es un honor, son atletas de alto rendimiento que representan a mi país también. Es un gran apoyo para mí, un gran honor tenerlos ahí y me sentí muy bien de verlos ahí apoyándome.
No, it was an honor to have them there. These guys are athletes, soccer players for the country. They represent my country. They're athletes, and it was just an honor to have them up there, and it felt really good. One more question.
Congratulations on a great fight. Throughout the fight, he was throwing a lot of jabs and sticking you with a few punches, but at any point, you feel the sting of those punches. And also, did you feel at any point that you were hurting him real tough?
No, realmente nunca sentí su poder. Nunca vas a sentir un golpe fuerte con un peleador que te está tirando y al mismo tiempo ya se está saliendo de la pelea, ¿no? Que lo lastimé, mis golpes lo lastimaban, por eso es que corría más todavía.
No, I never really felt the punch. It's hard. You can't really get hurt with the guy that's fighting on his back foot. That keeps moving and it's not really sitting down on his punches. So I never really felt his punch. But did I hurt him or did I? I'm sure he felt my power because that's the reason he was running. Okay, so that's all.
Quiero agradecer a la gente, a todos los medios por el apoyo siempre y solamente quiero decirles que yo siempre voy a tomar las peleas que quieran ver. Gracias.
I want to thank you, everybody here once again, all the fans, all of you here. Thank you very much. And I just want to say one thing. I'm always going to take the best fights, the tough fights, the ones that you guys want to see. Thank you.
Announced the 117 Wonder Woman scorecard review. 100% sure that it was coming your way.
Well, that's when I thought we wanted to fight. We thought we wanted to fight. So when we had, they said 150, 113, okay, I could accept it. Both, either way. But then when it's 117, 111, I said, finally somebody really saw that we won more rounds. And then it came up, the other way around. And, it just went hard and got done. What can this guy do to win a fight? It's crazy. Look at you guys. All you guys, all you people, how many people had Lara winning? When you take a poll, see how many people had Lara winning and how many had Canelo winning.
Rob, American treatment. Any other questions?
Thank you guys. Thank you very much.
We got some more questions over here.
Mr. De La Hoya, what are your thoughts